Today's episode is brought to you by Harry's. If you need to get that shave on, Harry's is the best way to do it. Also, we're brought to you by Quip. Quip, brush them teeth, people. Let's jump into this podcast.
Hello, everybody. It's time for Ghost and Crendor.
Crendor in the morning.
In the morning. Broadcasting live. Before our recording studio audience. Recording. Wake your ass up. It's up next Crendor in the morning.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to an exciting episode of Cox and Crendor in the morning.
Yo.
Hey, what's going on?
Man. I didn't think that far.
You were very excited. I thought today was the day. You came in excited. You weren't at all like, hello, right? I was thrilled about that, and it was all a lie.
Man, it could just be the weather. It's probably just the weather.
Well, that's later in the show. You can't do it now.
Well, actually, you know what I've been trying to do is I'm trying to start a morning routine.
What does that even mean in your world? What does that? I know what it means to most people, but what does it mean to you?
Okay, so like when I normally wake up, I'll either do a few things. I'll either sit in bed and look at my phone and then get up, or I'll just get up right away and then I'll make my coffee and then I'll kind of chill out.
Sure.
And then sometimes I'm like, you know what? Let's see if anyone's streaming. Sometimes like Sam or Gmart, they're like streaming League of Legends. I'm like, yo, I'll play League, and then I play League for 2 hours. Those are usually the worst mornings because you play League and then,
your day's ruined. Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, I can understand.
So I was thinking about it and I was like, okay, what if I plan out a morning routine or something, right? So I looked up online like morning routine psychology, things to do when you get up in the morning. The biggest things were like take a couple minutes, just like chill out. All right, that's like one of them. But the one I liked was you like journal for 5 minutes where you write down the things you want to get done that day. And I was like, yeah, I'll do that. So I did that, and I did it. I got done like 8 of my 10 things I wanted to get done that day.
So I did that, and I did it. Yeah.
Yeah. Because when you sit there and you think about it and you're writing down stuff you got to get done, you're like, all right, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to do that. And then you start like checking them all off. You're like, hey, you know what? Today feels productive. While if you were to just do that randomly, you might feel productive, but having that little list you made in the morning and then checking it all off, you're like, yeah, nice, good
You're
job,
like your own
me.
daily Santa Claus.
Yeah.
You're making a list. You're checking it twice. You're going to find out if you were naughty or nice. I get it.
Yeah, and I guess I was nice.
I guess so. Mine would all be naughty. I don't know.
What do you do when you wake up in the morning?
Oh, my God. Lately, I used to actually do things. Now, well, all right, that's a lie. This past week, I've been 100% the entire time. But during most of COVID, I wake up at, 8 a.m., 9 a.m., and then lay in bed for 2 hours looking at my phone, doom scrolling through, like, out-of-control people in public places, like, public freak out, and just watching the world crumble. And then I'm like, well, guess I should go get in a shower. So then I'll shower, and then I'll get out, and I'll be like, well, I guess I'll make some coffee. Which, by the way, if you have it available near you, there is this isn't for you, Crendor, because you won't do this. It's already pre-ground. But there is coffee. There's a coffee that is coffee, turmeric, cinnamon, and black pepper. Ooh, it's good.
That's like a chai coffee almost.
It is delicious. It's so good. It adds a little flavor to your coffee that I was not expecting it, and I saw it was on sale, and I was like, bam, got it. Then I discovered there's a Starbucks version, and now I need to try that.
Like they actually have it at Starbucks?
I don't know if they actually have it there, but I know they sell it at the grocery store. I don't know what variety or where. I need to discover this, but I found out. I was talking to a friend. He's like, oh, yeah, Starbucks has that. And I was like, what? And I went online, and they totally do. So now I need to figure out where that's at, because I imagine it is of an equal and probably more prevalent variety than the random bag I found for cheap at the grocery store that they were like, we're getting rid of this. I'm like, I think I like it. I like it a lot. So maybe I'm the weird one. Well, I'm into it.
Paleo coffee?
No, it wasn't paleo coffee. It was. It's upstairs. It's like something. Starts with a T. Doesn't matter.
So it's like
it literally doesn't matter.
Turmeric, cinnamon, and something else.
Yeah, I mean, well, the brand of coffee, but like literally the coffee itself is coffee.
Yeah.
It's coffee beans, and then ground turmeric, ground cinnamon, ground black pepper. And that's it. You know, it's just like, but it's like a spiced coffee. It's good. I can't even complain. It's good. Yeah.
I like ginger turmeric tea. I've had that.
I mean, I imagine it has. I was about to say I imagine it has the same flavor profile, but I know that's not true because the coffee tastes more like cinnamon.
Yeah.
I guess cinnamon masks most of the flavor. But it's good. Like, it's a straight up solid choice. I imagine the Starbucks version is super expensive, but I'm willing to go in on a bag if I can find it somewhere.
Huh. No, I want to try it just to try it.
Right? It's not bad. I'm like, oh, this is a little refreshing. It doesn't, it tastes like coffee, but then there's like a bop at the end, and I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the bop.
Right? The bop is good. By the way, speaking of bop, oh my God.
Yeah.
This was like a hit bop. Like a bop when you get hit, right? All right. Trying to explain for the people at home, we're like, what the hell are they talking about? So this week, I was going to tell you about this earlier this week, but I was like, I'm going to save it for the podcast.
All right.
So I was at the gas station, which again, the famous gas station that I always go to,
right,
where everything goes down and it is crazy. So I went there to get gas, and while I was waiting in line, because I'm going to get a drink while I'm here, so I go inside. Checking out the wall of chips, right? It's a gas station, the wall of chips, or crisps, as they're called.
Right.
There was this woman who, I will say, was a complete mess. Like, looked coked out of her mind, looked very drugged. I don't know, it was bad. Dressed in a overly large t-shirt. Her socks and shoes were dirty as shit. She looked gone. But and I say this as just, an experiencer of the world. Gorgeous. Like, she was beautiful in a very, naturally beautiful, because trust me, there was no makeup on. She looked like a mess. But she was gorgeous. But she also, I didn't know if she was just, a junkie, or if she was homeless, or, I didn't know her at all. And personally, didn't care. I just noticed, oh, wow, she's beautiful. And so I got in line with my drink. And then from behind me, I hear the dude who's standing behind me turn to her and be like, hey, do you need any help? Do you need anything? You good? And at this point, no matter what a person looks like, I am minding my own business. You know me. You and I we're like, I'm going to just mind my own business. That seems like a lot. This dude's like, hey, is everything okay with you? Is everything all right? And she completely ignores him. And he's like, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. You know that, right? And I'm like, oh no. So I turn around and look to see who this guy is. Imagine the most LA douchebag you can imagine. This guy. It's that dude.
Yeah.
It is that dude. And he's like, you're beautiful. I know you're probably going through some shit, but if you want to come with me, I can make you a model. I promise you. And I was like, oh, no. Oh no. And this girl was not even acknowledging him. And I don't think it was, I'm ignoring you, leave me alone. I think it was she was in her own world. She was talking to herself about chips. And I was like, oh boy. And the guy was like, come on, let's get out of here. And I was like, should I say something? Should I do something? This is really weird. And he's trying to usher her out the door. And then another guy stops him and he's like, dude, whoa. Leave my girlfriend alone, bro. And the guy was like, oh, I'm sorry. Look, I was just saying she could be a model. I feel like, we can, if we get her cleaned up, she's gorgeous, dude, gorgeous. And the guy was like, I know. He's like, leave her alone. And the guy's like, all right. And he leaves. I was like, oh, well, you know what? Thank God someone else stepped in to resolve that issue. Boyfriend or not, whatever. And the girl looks at the new guy and says, who are you? After the guy leaves. And he's like, sorry, I was just trying to save you from that. Like, it seemed like you didn't want to go with him. He was trying to make you go with him. And he's like, God, you're beautiful. And I was like, oh my God, this town is gross. I was in line, like, I got to the front of the line as he said that. And the old woman behind the counter looked at me, and I looked at her, and we were like, this town is so gross. Like, this town is the worst. And he's like, you're just so beautiful. And I have a hotel room around the corner. If you want to, like, come over, we can get you all washed up. And, like, I can give you a place to stay for the night. And I'm like, what is happening in this place? And so I go to turn around to be like, whoa, I don't think that's what she wants. And as I turn around, the guy looks at me and he says like, none of your business. I'm talking with the lady. Like, I didn't even get a word out. Like, he already knew what he was doing was wrong, right? He already knew what he was doing was wrong. And he was like, don't say a word. And I just looked at him like, are you kidding me? And then the lady behind the counter goes, you need to get out. You need to get out, sir. And the guy was like, I'm just trying to help her. She's in a bad place. Like, you don't even know this lady, dude. And he's like, I think I do, because I was in her place once too. I was like, so you're gonna like use her? That's so gross. And meanwhile, this poor girl has not a clue what's going on. She's still looking at chips. She's still looking at, I was like, oh, this girl is out of her mind. And so the lady behind the counter is like, you need to go, sir. And the guy's like, and I am gonna go, and she's gonna go with me. And the woman comes out from behind the counter in front of me and just pops him right in the face. He goes, get the fuck out of my store, sir. I was like, it was incredible. It was incredible. The dude dropped and like crawled out. The doors open. He like crawled out. It was amazing. And the lady like pulled this woman towards the counter, and she's like, all right, honey, I'm gonna get you, what chips do you want? I'll get you a bag of chips and some water. And the girl was like, Funyuns, in like the craziest voice. I was like, oh no,
Funyuns.
Yes, I was like, oh,
Funyuns.
Oh no. And she gives her the Funyuns and the water, and the woman was like, honey, you can have your drink for free. I'm gonna deal with this. And I was like, really? Are you sure you don't need help? Are you fine? She's like, I got this. Like, all right. So I like went to the car, started to drive away, and as I did, because the traffic there's terrible, so I had to like get out and then like back around to head back home. And I see this girl walk in the street again. I'm still not sure if she had pants on, because she had a long ass white t-shirt and then socks and shoes. I couldn't tell you where she was headed, what she was doing with her day, but she was sitting there with like a Coke in one hand and a half open bag of chips in the other hand, staring at the sign of a liquor store. Ooh. And I was like, well, all right, I'm just going to keep driving. But I've never seen, like, first off, I've never seen someone look so down on their luck, but also be so incredibly beautiful. Like, naturally beautiful. But I've also never seen anyone be so scummy as to pick up someone like that in a gas station twice. 2 times in a row. I was like, wow, what is happening in this? It was weird, dude. I felt so sleazy. I was like, I felt bad. I was like, should I have done more? I just didn't know I've never experienced that in my life. Not once. Thankfully, I guess the gas station lady has had her fair share of experiences, because she was not having it. It was great.
I don't know what gas station this is. This is not a normal gas station.
This, when you're here again, if I can take you there, you'll see around it's right on this. So it is on the intersection of, it's very close to Washington and Lincoln, which is a major street. It is on the street that leads directly to Venice Beach, and it is on the intersection with Abbott Kinney Boulevard, which is like a very hipster, lot of pot shops street, right?
I see.
And so it is this perfect intersection of space and time, where you have like the dudes from the beach who are laying out, getting high all day. You have like the fact that there's an area nearby where there's definitely a homeless encampment. You have the fact that like it's all these. It's a perfect storm of oh no. Plus, because it's near Venice Beach, it also is like all the LA dudes are around and a lot of, so you have this mixture of people who are living their best life and people who are really down on their luck. And they all come together. There's times where like you can go to this gas station and all the cars getting gas will be over $80,000 cars. But in the same gas station parking lot or gas station like, driving area, there will be like 6 or 7 homeless dudes sitting around at the bus stop or like behind the gas station, like definitely doing drugs. It's wild. It's a wild gas station. I've never seen anything like it. It does have the cheapest gas in the area though, which is why I'm always there. I'm no fool.
All I did was I Googled it and I found Wendy's Donuts and hot yoga.
Here's the thing. Wendy's Donuts is on the intersection. If you go further towards the beach at Abbott Kenny, and you see where Abbott Kenny, like it's literally
Box
right there.
City.
What?
Box City.
You're going down the wrong way. The other direction. Box City's the wrong way.
I want to go to Box City.
You're going down the
I just
other
imagine
direction.
a city built out of cardboard boxes. Like, welcome to Box City. You're like, oh shit, everything's made of cardboard boxes here.
If it rains, we're in trouble.
You ever just go somewhere and you just click around in Google Maps or whatever, and you're just like, wow, what's going on here? And you'll always find something weird.
I don't do that. Just that. The way I do it is I go to like apartments.com or realtor.com and go to an area that I like, and I click around the houses and see what's for sale, and I'm always disappointed that it's always so expensive. But I like to look. I like to see what people sell houses for.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. I like to see that.
I just think it's fun. I'm like, oh, how much is this house? The problem is that every time I do that, I'm always blown away by what LA sells. There was a 1-bedroom house it was a 1-bedroom, it was like an apartment house. $1 million.
Oh my God.
But it was like a little tiny house. Like just a house. It wasn't even an apartment complex. It was just a house. But it was it said a house for small family. $1 million, and it was in the flight. It was in the flight path of airplanes. I was like, so every night you hear airplanes, and you like, this is ridiculous.
Helps you go to
$1
sleep.
million.
Helps you go to sleep. You can literally buy like a mansion in like anywhere else in America.
Yes, facts. You could definitely do that.
But it's like, no,
it's so
dude,
messed up.
I gotta go to LA. Where I'll make
if you
want to
look, like type in Venice Beach. So apartments around me are the prices are all over the place. But if you want to look at housing, just go look up like Venice Beach. Go look up houses, and you'll be blown away. You'll be like, how are people charging this much for this rundown shack? But because it's near the beach, they're like $5 million. You're like, what?
What?
Who's paying for that?
Yeah, first thing I just looked up, it's literally a shack. And it's $1.1 million. 2-bedroom, 1 bath.
People think I'm joking. Then you go look at the houses and you see that they're run down and tear them. Like, yeah, but it's a lot of money. Honestly, the people buying them are usually foreign investors who just buy the property and never live there, and then they own, which sucks because that's, ruining communities and stuff.
Hey, here you go. If you want an actual mansion, it's $5.2 million. 4-bedroom, 5 bath.
And I don't have that. I don't have that money. So what I want and what I can afford are two totally different things.
All we gotta do is be like, the Jake Logan Paul, right? And then open a bunch of Pokemon cards.
Yep.
And then get like 8 Super Charizards, and then
You're
sell
still
those.
obsessed with that, aren't you? You're still obsessed with the fact that the Paul brothers are just opening Pokemon cards and making a fortune.
It just blows my mind that they went from like Disney Channel to like making crazy vlogs and songs being like, England is my city, and then like having scandals and shit. Now they're just opening booster packs and growing out their beard. Like, what the shit's going on?
That sounds right.
Honestly, I feel like that's what happens to everybody in this industry. You start off, you have hopes and dreams, and then you hit a point where you're like, woo, yeah, money. And then they hit a point where they go crazy with the money and like drugs and alcohol and partying. Then they get like lawsuits. And then everything turns to shit. They grow their beard. They have like I'm going into hiding, and then they just come out. They're like, hey guys, I'm looking at booster packs, and now I collect like old spoons and shit.
I do not understand it, but I wish it happened to me. I would love to have that money. I'd be fine going crazy with a couple million.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it. When's Twitch gonna give me my contract to never leave?
Where's my exclusivity?
Yeah, where's my exclusivity? I'll sign you for like a $5 footlong Subway coupon. I'll take whatever I can get.
Yeah, man, I'll take whatever you got. I'll take whatever you got from me.
Yeah, but $1 million would be better.
Right? No, of course.
Yeah, man.
A lot of YouTubers are now posting the whole like YouTube is no longer profitable, and I'm right. But
Yeah.
there are also those YouTubers who are still making
Insane money.
$40,000 a month, if
Yeah.
not more. And I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
what do you mean no longer profitable?
Guys, it's hard keeping up with these mansions and Teslas that I've got, racking up the money. How am I supposed
Right?
to afford them all?
It's crazy. I'm like, you're making a fortune.
Oh, yeah.
Just because you hired a team of 35 people that you have to pay now.
Well, you got
That's
the
your own
thumbnail
damn
guy,
problem.
the editor, the secondary editor, the third string editor, and you
Yeah,
got
that's
the
your
idea
problem.
crew. Yeah.
There's so many people making these videos, and now there's some people that justifiably are like, look, I'm working my ass off, and YouTube is screwing me. And
Yeah.
I get that. But then you see people who you know are making a fortune say the exact same thing, and you're like, yo, calm down now. You need to stop this. You need to cut this out. I know you're trying to jump on this like, I want your sympathy card, but like, nah, that ain't you. That ain't you, Logan.
Yeah. Nah. But you know what is? It's not even a segue.
Speaking of getting your sympathy,
Speaking of going crazy and growing out a beard and then wanting to get rid of it.
oh my goodness, you're probably going to need Harry's.
Yeah.
That's right. Harry's are the sharpest blades you'll ever find. Unlike other companies out there that are creating shavers with 85 blades and charging you a fortune, Harry's is just $2 each. For you right now, if you're listening and you have hair that you need to get rid of, and you need to do it right now, Harry's isn't just online anymore. They're in the big box stores, drug stores, grocery stores. They're all over now. But if you want to help us out, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, harrys.com/Cox is where you need to go to redeem a trial offer for their new sharper blades. Other razor companies, they have crazy prices. Harry's ain't about that. Their blades are so sharp. A study found that guys shaving 4 times a week reported that on their 8th shave, it was just as smooth as their first. Why is the price so low? Why is the razor so powerful? Well, Harry's owns a German factory that's been honing razor blades for 100 years. They source their steel from Sweden. They own the entire manufacturing process. Everything is done through them so they can keep the prices low and guarantee a 100% quality guarantee if you go to harrys.com/Cox. So, if you're a new U.S. customer, you can redeem your Harry's trial set at harrys.com/Cox. You'll get a 5-blade razor featuring their new sharper blades, a weighted handle, foaming shave gel with aloe, and a travel cover to protect your blade when you're on the go. All you got to do is go to harrys.com/Cox, redeem your trial offer today, and give it a shot, people. Clean yourself up. Come on. Speaking of cleaning yourself up, today we're also brought to you by Quip. Quip is the best way to keep your teeth clean because now they've taken it to the next level. Before, you all know, they had their sonic vibrations. They had their timing pulses. They had everything you need to create healthy habits, but now they've got a new smart electric toothbrush that is going to not only give you those good habits, but also great perks like free products, gift cards, and more. Both Crendor and I have been using Quip for a while now. It is great. It really does change how you brush. It makes it simple and in a way gamified it. Well, now they literally did that. They have an app. That's right. They have an app. Everyone has an app now. And the Quip app, which hooks up to your smart brush and to your phone with the Bluetooth, you know how it be, will allow you to track when and how well you brush, give you tips, coach you in your habits. You can track your kids, get them in on the action, gamify the whole thing because you can earn daily points for brushing and points for bonus challenges like streaks and completing goals, and then redeem for rewards like free products, gift cards, discounts from Quip and other partners. Join one of over 5 million mouths that use Quip and save hundreds compared to other Bluetooth brushes. Right now, you can get your smart brush for just $45. And if you go to getquip.com/Crendor, you can get a free refill. Go to getquip.com/Crendor. Better oral health, made simple and rewarding. All right, Crendor, let's go to chapter 7 of the scale. Crendor, how's that traffic out there?
Sorry, traffic. I'm flying over this Venice Beach area, and I'm just seeing some crazy stuff. There's a guy trying to buy a house, but there's a guy trying to fight him for that house, and it looks like they're having a brawl to see who can win the $1 million house. But joke's on them, nobody's gonna win that house. It's gonna get demolished and turn into a bed and breakfast for two people who will be taking over that house on the new hit series Venice Beach Bachelorette Party 4. Back to you.
4? I can't believe they made 3 more of those. Yeah. Anyway, let's go to weather.
Weather. I'm gonna go to the weather of Vebobi.
Vebobi?
I don't know. I was just trying to.
Vebobi? I'm gonna go to the weather of Vebobi.
That's actually not a real place. I just made noises.
I believe that.
Someone said my hometown of Umeå, Sweden. Let's see the boys butcher that pronunciation.
Well, I believe we have.
All right, Umeå. Umeå. Wait, but it's got like the umlau. Umeå.
How do you spell that?
Umea. UMEA, but with a weird like degree circle over the A.
Do you think it? Oh, a degree circle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that
a degree circle?
Umeå.
Västerbotten, Sweden.
Umeå.
Umwa.
Do you think? I think it's like Umeå.
Our home and native land.
All right, what do we know about this place?
It's 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Don't know about your Celsius. 55% chance of snow through 4 a.m. That sounds about right. Take a look at the 10-day. You got 33 on Tuesday, partly cloudy. Wednesday, 36 with rain and snow. Thursday, 42 with rain. Friday, AM showers. Saturday, partly cloudy. Then Sunday, 40 showers. Monday, showers. Tuesday, showers. Wednesday, showers. Thursday, showers. Friday, showers. Saturday, showers. Sunday, showers. Monday, showers. Also, these are all like 40-degree showers. This is like some slushy rain or something. But this morning, rain and snow, intermittent. Temps nearly steady in the mid-40s. And humidity 87, sunrise 7:41 a.m., sunset 5:05 p.m. It's probably like, and then it gets to nighttime, so it probably rains, then freezes, then rains, then freezes, and you just got ice everywhere. So
yeah, but did you know that it is home to some notable athletes like Bjorn Berg, a beach volleyball player?
So Bjorn Berg went from like the snowy Sweden to the beach.
That's right. Huh. And Tor Torging, a retired Swedish mixed martial arts fighter.
Wow. Torgen.
Yeah.
I love
Torgen.
And
also, I was also about to make fun of Anja, Maria, and all these like skiers, but I realized they're all gorgeous. So you win. You win.
Classic Sweden.
Classic Sweden, you beat me. I was like, now to make fun of all of your skiers. No, they're gorgeous, all of them. Every last one. All right, you win.
And it's right next to Nord mailing. They're mailing Nords. Jeez.
It's also next to the Ume River, which is Apparently, it stands for Roaring River.
Ooh, that's kind of neat.
Yeah. So I guess it means to roar. Also, apparently, they have a giant paperclip.
What?
According to their Wikipedia page, there's a giant paperclip.
Why?
Like a giant mountain-sized paperclip.
Paperclip. I didn't find it on the Google image, so it must not be that important.
Maybe it's not called a paperclip there. Maybe it's called like a...
the clothes. That's a clothespin.
Clothespin, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, what paperclip? Who clips their papers with one of those things?
I don't know. Me. I don't know.
Clothespin.
Who knows?
It's not even under the image. Oh, wait, no, there it is. Yeah, they do have just a big clothespin.
There's like a big frozen castle here. What is this?
That's just, Northern Europe.
Oh, I actually really like this clothespin because it's pinching a pile of dirt. That's very clever.
Oh, yeah. It is.
That's very clever. All right.
That is
all right,
cool.
Umeo.
That's the weather.
Okay, let's go to sports.
Sports, we've got crazy stuff happening. Over in baseball, Tampa Bay Rays advance to the World Series, and they'll take on the winner of the Braves-Dodgers. Game 7 right now, it's tied at 2 at the end of the third. Wowee. Then over in the NFL, sad news, Minshew lost again. 34-16.
This is not happening.
It's the
Darkest
team, dude.
timeline.
He's trying to will it, and they're just throwing it in the trash. Broncos beat the Patriots. Titans beat the Texans. The Steelers destroyed the Browns. The Ravens beat the Eagles. The Giants beat the football team. The Falcons beat the Vikings. The Colts beat the Bengals. The Bears beat the Panthers. The Dolphins beat the Jets. And the Buccaneers beat the Packers, which was a sad time. And the 49ers are beating the Rams right now. And all the other sports are over.
Okay, Crendor, what's our big news story of the day?
Big news story of the day belongs to Florida man turns giant Home Depot skeleton into puppet.
Okay.
All right, so here he is.
I can see where this is going. I have often thought of doing the same thing.
There he is. Home Depot's 12-foot skeletons are a hot commodity.
Great.
We're a hot commodity this Halloween season, and Steve Levy knew just what to do with his $300 decoration. Make it into a humongous wearable puppet. In a video recorded in Davie, Florida. There's a Davie, Florida?
There is now.
He walks with the headless giant skeleton attached to his feet. Another video shows the completed skeleton puppet perched on Levy's shoulders with a beautiful blue sky and white fluffy clouds behind the massive plastic death. Levy told the story for... They're just trying to make this into like some crazy story, and he's just like,
yeah, it's just a dude who took
a skeleton.
Yeah, he made a puppet out of a big giant skeleton. My favorite part is that his head nestles right between his legs. It's very
yeah. Yeah, and then he said, I modified it, reconstructed it, and gave him a whole makeover from head to toe, where it has now come to life.
Yeah, I mean, it's very clever. His feet go in the feet of the thing. It's neat. Yeah. I don't know. It's not Florida Man. Any man could have done this.
Yeah. All right, I'll throw
Florida
in
Man
Florida
had
man
the
for
chutzpah
you.
to do it.
I'll throw in another one.
Okay.
Florida restaurant owner allegedly beat up man over bad Yelp review.
Now that's Florida.
All right, now we're in Florida. The owner of a barbecue restaurant in Oldsmar has been arrested after he beat up a man who wrote a bad review. Daniel Ahrens, 60, the owner of George's Boys Barbecue, was arrested for simple battery and booked into Pinellas
I'm sorry,
County
what was that? Simple battery.
Simple battery. Simple battery.
Right.
Whenever I hear that, I just think of like an actual battery you got like put in a remote.
He was arrested for AAA.
He was arrested for AAA battery. The victim had gotten multiple calls and texts from Ahrens threatening to beat his ass about a restaurant review. The victim appears to be...
What, was it in the newspaper? Or it was Yelp, you said, right?
Yeah, it was Yelp.
Wait, so how did he find this guy?
The victim appears to be the son of Ahrens' girlfriend.
What?
So it was his girlfriend's son who posted the bad review.
Now that's a Florida story.
He's like,
Now
"Yo,
that's
my,
a good Florida story.
my stepdad's restaurant sucks ass." Barbecue, more like Barbie. Ew.
Well, I mean, that's good. I would have said Barbie poo, but like it's good.
All right, we'll take it. Police said the victim went to his mom's house in Largo to talk about the threatening text. When his mother answered the door, Ahrens jumped on top of him and struck him several times. It is not known Ahrens figured out who wrote the review, or how he figured out who wrote the review. Yelp says the business is being monitored. Ahrens was arrested on a charge of simple battery. But that's all they say. All right, hold on.
I mean, I feel like that says it all. What is this restaurant?
Barbecue.
Yeah, there we go.
Here's the
Georgia's Boy.
I just Googled it. Here's a review 2 days ago from
Georgia
Sam
Boy's
Chris.
Barbecue.
Yeah, this place, stopped through on my way to North Carolina, was met with some very rude staff. Felt like I was being rushed to order like they had better plans. Finally received my food, got back in my car, opened the sandwich, and it had little to no barbecue sauce. Meat was dry as hell. I went back in, and the owner-manager refused to even fix my order and demanded I get out if I knew what was good for me. Never going to come back. Oh, my God. Someone said, come beat me up for this review. It won't work out in your favor.
I have a feeling dude's being trolled now, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, some of these are like from 4 months ago too. Someone from 4 months ago said I ordered on a Grubhub before checking reviews. Chicken sandwich was pulled and it was terrible. It was unseasoned, bad.
Damn,
Dude.
Look, Georgia Boy makes food the way he wants.
Yeah.
It still has 3.5 stars, even with trolls. I'm just saying, maybe we're the wrong ones.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, some of the pictures don't look too bad, but
No, like some of the brisket sandwich looks fine.
yeah.
Some of the more sauced items, I'm like, maybe not for me.
But you know what? Sometimes that's all it is. They got some good things, some bad things. That's life.
I mean, look, established in 1992. They've clearly been around for a while. They know what's up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's it for us. Thank you so much for listening. We will get y'all next week. But first, Crendor, hit him with the socials.
YouTube.com/Crendor Podcast. YouTube.com/Crendor. Facebook.com/Crendor. Facebook.com/JessCox. Facebook, Twitter.com/Crendor. Twitter.com/JessCox. YouTube.com/Crendor. Twitch.tv/Crendor. Twitch.tv/JessCox. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your friends, Spotify, SoundCloud, iTunes, thumbs up, bop, bop, beep, bop.
All right. See y'all next week. And as always, to be continued, double bell.